Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This week we are setting up my November monthly bullet journal spreads, so we're gonna get stuck in. I am also using my Patreon printable for October, so it is a woodland forest theme. So I have a little look here, we've got lots of little creatures and nice browns and greens and orange colours. So I thought I would use this as my setup because it's been a while since I've used one of my printables. Normally I'll use my sticker sheets that I create for my min-mail, but I figured I would give you an idea of what the printables look like. This was actually my 11th, so I have like 11 printables available now on my Patreon, which is awesome. So check it out if you haven't already. And if you are a Patreon, yeah, if you've joined recently, remember that they are there and you can download all the previous ones to use and print and cut out as many times as you like. So let's get stuck in. Let's see. So let's go to one of my monthly pages and get an idea of layout. So I usually do my calendar spread and then like a goal spread. As you can see, I just didn't fill this in at all. October's been a bit of an up and down month for me, and I try not to feel like too guilty or anything whenever I'm doing my bullet journal spreads. If I happen to like miss out on filling something in, you know, go into it with the best intentions, but no shame or guilt over not using it all. I'm using it to the best of my ability, and it is helping me whenever I need to. So that is the point, you know. So I think what I will do is I will still do a layout like this because I have quite a bit coming up in it, not maybe necessarily in November, but like November needs to be used as prep because I have a big event that I'm taking part in on the 1st of December in Belfast. So if you're local to Belfast, there's an event called the Tedbury Market. So I've been accepted into that, which is incredible. I'm super excited, but I have tons of prep to do. So I want to make sure I have space that I can kind of put in there for all the kind of prep and stuff I want to do. In fact, I'll probably make it one big long section because there's a lot to do, and then I can leave the other two for like other bits that I want to get done. There's some changes coming to my Patreon that I want to talk about. I'm going to be recording that podcast for Patreons actually after making this video. But yes, I'm going to be putting all my stuff in there to talk about the changes for that and everything I need to do. So let's get stuck into doing our spread. Okay, well we'll use, do I want to use this as the header? Normally what I do is use my washi as the header. So we'll pop this in. And it's not very centered, is it? So what I've done is I have printed my printable on sticker paper and just put it through my Silhouette. So what happens is I put them in as a PNG file and a JPEG file. So you can print it out just on regular paper as a JPEG file, or you can put the PNG file into Silhouette or Cricut if you have it, and just resize it whatever way you want. So this, as you can see, is the Silhouette file, so you've got the registration marks. And I just sized it up as big as I could fit inside the box, and there we go. I have done it where I've just cut them out before. Sometimes I find it very therapeutic to be able to cut around the edges, but I figured I would save myself a little bit of time today because I'm doing a real-time video. I don't often get the opportunity to do a real-time talking video because I share an office with my husband, and you would normally be able to hear all the noise in the background, so I tend not to do that unless I'm alone. And he is out for the evening doing some work, so I thought I would take the opportunity to do a real-time video. So yeah, we'll get chatty, but I didn't want to go too far into it with the talking, because I can get carried away with how much I do and how much I change and faff around with decisions. So I think making these like this my theme and them being pre-cut will save me a little bit of time. Just gonna pick out my monthly header. Should I go green or red? I feel like green will match the vibe of this spread. So, oh no, it's not October, it's November. Almost made that mistake. November. Yeah, we've got a green in November, so that will work. Stick that in the center, and and now we can pick some designs. I need to pick out my markers for my highlighting as well. And do I have some numbers? That's a good question. I need to double check I have my numbers. Okay, well, we put some nice decorative bits on the edges. We'll use this one. Put that here. And then we do the conkers, or will we do this one? Maybe this one, so that we can do it kind of this way. Yeah, that looks cute. I love the owl. I'm going to put one of the owls maybe on one of my decorative ones over on the side. Okay, I need to find my number stickers and my markers to choose the colours. So let me do that, and then we will make some decisions about colours and numbers. Okay, I'm back with some stuff. I've got my Violet Studio markers, my midliners, I mean, I always get that wrong. So we've got all these. I think maybe this one might be the best option for this theme, for this colour. And this one, and I don't have any like dark greens. I have like this green, but I think it's like super bright from what I remember. I mean, I guess it's not like ridiculously bright, but I feel like it's maybe too bright for this theme even. I guess the only appropriate colour in this is maybe the brown. This is frustrating because I have coloured pens in my drawers here that are like the perfect colours for this theme, but the type of marker that they are, I assume they're, I don't know what they're made with, but they're the Colorista markers by Spectrum Noir, and they're beautiful colours, like exactly my kind of colours, but they bleed through the paper, so that's a bummer. I can still use them on stuff, I just have to put it on, like do like headers on a separate piece of paper first and then cut around it and add it in. It won't work for like highlighting like in between lines. Let's see, let's test this. That's nice, I kind of like that. And then this one. Okay, the darker brown does suit, but I feel like that would be too dark to write on top of. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. And that'll do for that. Now the numbers, I have a problem where I don't seem to have all the numbers in the month in one colour. I have some here. I'm wondering if I can kind of like Frankenstein some stuff together and see if that works. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. And if it looks funny, we'll just deal with it. Hopefully it'll turn out okay. Let's start with these ones. So we'll go, right, let's see where we left off with this one in terms of where to start them. Okay, so we're starting it here. Hope we don't lose our spot. There's one. Anyway, October has felt like a strange kind of month. Like I feel like I've simultaneously had a ton of stuff to do, but not really. Or like my brain has done that thing where I'm so overwhelmed with everything I need to do, I find it hard to concentrate on one task, and then I feel like I don't get anything done. So that's been fun. It's my Kickstarter stuff has been shipped and it should be with me by Monday. Like the shipment tracking says I should get it no later than the 28th, and today is the 26th, is it? Yeah, 26th. So I'm hoping that I get my journals on Monday. But because of that, also, oh, these numbers are slightly bigger. That's annoying. I'm just gonna go for it. It is what it is. These are my old formatted sheets, by the way. I decided to redo my stickers because I had these mini ones and then I had my big ones, and then I decided I was just going to do big sheets, and so then you get multiple numbers on the sheet. So these are just ones that I have from old stock. it's just gonna be a bit of a higgledy-piggledy month. It's fine. So yes, I've got my journals coming, and that means lots and lots of prep needing to happen for packaging up all of the Kickstarter packages. I've been printing all of my sticker sheets that I need, because I had my journals in the Kickstarter, but I also had mini sticker kits. So I've been prepping all of that and getting things cut and printed, and I have also I've also written all my thank you cards. So I sat last night and I didn't want to like not work, but I didn't want to do anything too heavy. I just want to make sure I can still like rest as well, because this week's gonna be very busy. And so what I did was I put on a movie, and then I just printed out the sheet of all of the backers, and I popped it up in front of me, and I sat and wrote all the thank you cards, which was great because that's one thing ticked off the list. And I also made up some cardboard boxes for packaging everything. So I'm getting there slowly. It's just a matter of getting them packed up whenever they arrive. Also though, in typical fashion of my planning and execution, sorry, I'm really distracted now looking at which sticker to pick. Come on, off you come. My kids' half-term holidays are this week, so he is now off. And yeah, that means that I have no like daytime time to work, so that's basically taken away like a chunk of time where I'd have been able to like really sit and focus, because there's absolutely no way that I could pack stuff with him in the room, because I would just get super distracted, and then people would end up getting stuff that they shouldn't have got, or there would be stuff missing from the packages, so I don't want to risk that. So thankfully my sister has offered to come over a day during the week with the intentions of keeping him entertained while I work, so that is good. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which colours now to go with. So I at least have one of those days, and then depending on my husband's work schedule will depend on whether I get another like good day of work. Like I'll be able to pack stuff in the evenings as well, but I would prefer daytime if I can, just because obviously I have more energy during the day, whereas at night, you know, after a day of parenting and whatnot, we get tired. So fingers crossed I can get it enough sorted, because I want to get them out as soon as possible, to get them to everybody, and then also to give myself time to prep for an online market that I'm taking part in, which is the eHearts market. I've been taking part in it biannually. Is it biannually? Twice a year? For years now, and I love it. It's such a great community. So I want to prepare for that, and my journals will be coming to the shop during that market. So if you didn't get one in the Kickstarter, you can grab one from my shop. And a lot of other bits and pieces are coming to that too. I have a really exciting product project that I want to do, and I think it'll be really fun and nostalgic, especially for people who maybe like grew up in like the 90s or the 80s. I feel like this product will be something that people will love. So if you're intrigued, you can check out my shop whenever it goes live. It's on the 8th of November, that market. Well, the 8th, 9th and 10th, so it's over the whole weekend. And the great thing is you don't have to travel to it. You can go and sit and have a nice warm cup of tea and just browse at your own leisure in your own comfort of your own home, which is awesome. So yeah, that will be up in November, and then I'm going to do bundles as well, so like journaling bundles with my journal and maybe a tote bag and some stickers. So I'm really excited about getting all that up and running, but I obviously need to have the time to do it. So if I can get all the Kickstarter stuff sorted, then that means I can give myself time to do all of the bundling and all that kind of stuff for the website. So yeah, I'm excited about all of that, and it'll be nice to get back into doing something for the shop. I can't even remember when the last update was. I need to check back and see what I last put on the shop, because what I tend to do is try to update the shop with my previous Patreon physical mail, and then yeah, I just kind of update it every couple of months. But I feel like there's some that haven't been put onto it yet, so I need to have a look and see which ones those are. Could potentially be the Dark Academia one that I just did, which was last month's theme. So this is the stickers from it. I don't think that's on the shop, so if it isn't, I will maybe add that to the shop for the November update as well. I feel like it's a good time of the year for that kind of a theme. I have so many different ideas too. I've been like super busy. It's gotten to the point where I'm so busy that I have all these fun ideas for different products and new ideas and like new videos for YouTube and new series and new styles and different like editing techniques or different types of products that I can do for people, and I just don't have the time to do it. So I'm excited in the near future to be able to kind of put more time aside for those types of things, because yeah, I feel like I haven't been able to really get into like the nitty-gritty of that kind of thing. I've been kind of in the same sort of routine and schedule for a while now, which is fine, but I feel like I need to switch it up a bit and get back to doing some product kind of ideation and experimenting and stuff, because I have such limited time to work on my business that I have to kind of put all my energy into getting everything and all my obligations and stuff in the little time that I do have. So being able to carve out a little bit of extra time here and there will be really good for me to be able to kind of get back into that more creative side of the business with like making and ideas and stuff. So I'm excited for that phase. I have some ideas for my website, and yeah, I'm just super excited to get going with it. Anyway, back to the journal spread. This is looking a bit higgledy-piggledy, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Like, it wouldn't have been as bad if these were the same size. I maybe could have cut them down a little bit, but it is what it is. We're just gonna roll with it. This is just proof that nothing needs to be perfect in your journal. It's just for you. You don't have to show it and say like that it has to be perfect. It'll bug me looking at it, but it's functional. It's fine. And can you tell I'm convincing myself? Okay, now we need to do this side. So I think what I need to do is do my boxes, because I think, like I said, I want to do one big box for the market that I'm doing, and then maybe do a small box for the eHearts market, and then a small box for other things that I want to focus on within the business, so that I can kind of write down kind of random sections in there. So let's do we want to do the whole box, or do we want to do it from here to here? Yeah, we'll do it from there to there. I don't know if this is going to be dark enough. Maybe I should switch to the dark brown for this one. I'll do it in this version, and if it doesn't look dark enough, I can switch. Oh, I didn't mean to go that far. It's gonna, oh well, we'll just make it the whole way. This is what happens whenever I talk while I journal. I don't pay attention, and then I go all wobbly and write where I'm not supposed to be writing, or do lines where I'm not supposed to be doing lines. Oh well. I've also been thinking a lot about my plans for my journaling for next year, and like setting up my journals and things. So I'm super excited again for my new journals to arrive. It's gonna feel so surreal to set up my bullet journal in my own journal that I designed, which is, it's just wild. So that's gonna be a surreal moment, but I'm super excited for it. But I have some different ideas about how I want to approach my journaling this year. So normally I have my bullet journal, and then I have a bunch of little other things like memory journal. I have like almost like a traveler style notebook type thing here. I'm going to show you. So So I have this mini one that I've made out of scraps that I did. And then this one I was going to use as a common space journal, but then I ended up not doing that. This one is just random journaling. This one is memory journaling. So, and I do like this aspect of having it in a little like a little cover and whatnot. I really do like that, but because everything is in different journals, I'm finding I'm not reaching for them as much. And I was thinking that maybe what I could do is have it where I have my bullet journal, so this is all like business and planning and that kind of stuff, and day-to-day sort of things. And then I have my reading journal, because I use it year on year, because I don't fill a full journal in 1 year, because I don't read that much. I mean, I read enough, but what I mean is I don't read so many books that I fill an entire journal. So I just keep using it year on year until it's finished, and then I have all these other ones. So what I'm thinking is, instead I will consolidate all the other ones into one journal. So I'll have my bullet journal for my business and my planning and day-to-day stuff. I'll have my reading journal, and then I will have my everything else journal, and I'll be able to put all sorts of things in there, and maybe put some sort of like key system in so that I can kind of see what's where. I don't know how that part is going to work yet, but yeah, we'll see. Would this be enough? No, not enough to split through 3. Maybe I can do like a little header. Where did that sticker sheet go that I had? Pink? No, that's not gonna look good, is it? This is everywhere. Oh, maybe I'll do like a banner on one of them. That could work. Let's put a banner here. That can be for my Tedby Market. And then I have another mini banner. Looks very too small for that one though. Maybe I can use these two. So we'll do this one, and then I can put a little decorative element beside it. And these can be my headers. There we go. Okay, what decorative elements we're gonna do? Totally lost my train of thought. I can't remember what I was saying now. Will we do the... Oh, I wanted to do the oil, didn't I? Should we do the oil like... Yeah, we'll do the oil down here. That's cute. I don't want my elements here and here to be too big. So maybe... Okay, it stopped recording and I didn't realize, so I'm not sure where I left off. Hopefully not too far. But I've been filling out this section, and I'm just kind of deciding if I want to add any more elements to it or if we are good to go. I feel like I could put something here. Do you know what? Maybe I could put the washi tape there to like top and tail it with this one. That works. There we go. And maybe even pop this little mushroom right at the bottom. Like this. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna keep it there anyway. Am I? No. I'm gonna take it off. I'm so indecisive. Are you gonna come off gently? Yep. There we go. Okay. This is the part that usually takes me the longest, is going back and forth on things and not knowing whether I want to add more to it or not. This could be cute here. Okay, I just need to make sure there's not really anything happening on the 30th. I'll have to squeeze it into this tiny space. That's fine. Okay, I think that looks good. Maybe I add some little torn elements to the page. And then I'll put this one. Sometimes I just don't know when to stop and I just keep adding more and more stickers. But it's cute, isn't it? I'll put this brown one down here. Okay, we'll put this here, and then we will try our best to take up this file. There we go. There we go. Okay, I like this. And I do have my dots here too, so what I could do is have my dots go down here, and then that can kind of fill out the tasks, the main tasks that I want for the event. Now I don't know how many, but I mean, we can give it a go. Brown or green? Maybe we put some green in there because we're kind of overloading in the brown and whatnot. So let's green. should alternate. Green and then, how do I want to split this? So I'll leave only a dot in between, or a line in between. Okay, this should work okay. Okay, green again. Do one more, I think. Just to round it off. And if I need to, I can always add more, but I think that rounds it off nicely. There we go. And you've plenty left there for some weekday ones in the printable. So I've got like 2 weeks worth of the days. And then these ones are the kind of ones that I like to use in my weeklies. So like here I have like a little decorative scene in the corner usually in my weeklies, so or even like in this type of spread. So this is one where I would like, if I want to do like a bit of a brain dump for different weeks of the month or different things that I want to do. So like if this smaller space isn't really enough, this is more of just like bullet points. Maybe I want to write about something, or maybe I want to do like a weekly kind of catch up with myself about all the tasks that I did or things that I need to work on the next week. These kind of bigger ones are nice for the corners of there, so that's what I normally do. But I don't think I'm going to do that spread this month because I found the last couple of months I've not really been using it much. I tend to try to sort of work on a couple of different things. Like I'll try something new and I'll try it for a couple of months, and if I find that I'm using it lots, then it's great, I'll continue it. But if I find that I'm not, then I'll stop, and then maybe I'll find something new to try. Like these monthly spreads, I used to do it where my this was all in one, so I had it from 1 all the way down to 30 or 31 in one side, and then I put all my business stats on the other side. But because I have my business stats in the start of my journal here, I was finding that I was starting to not fill them in the monthly ones, even though I'd been keeping it up most of the year. I had sort of stopped doing it, so I thought, well, there's no point in keeping it in there if I'm not using it. So it made then my calendar bigger, which is good, because sometimes I would have 2 things in the one day, especially since I put personal things into this calendar too, so that like me and my husband's work doesn't clash, or like if the kid has something on in school or something like that, I can keep an eye on it, so that I don't overbook myself. So it was actually quite handy changing it to have double lines for each day. But yeah, this is where we're at for the month. I'm going to stick with this, and I hope you enjoyed. I will link my Patreon below if you fancy looking at the stuff that I offer. Like I said, there's 11 printables in there now, and I have tons of journaling prompts and behind the scenes stuff from the business. And every month we do journaling Zooms. So every month we do like 3 journaling Zooms. So each week we meet and we all just hang out and have a casual chat and journal together. And we sort of chit chat back and forth and show each other's journal spreads. You don't have to show them. You also don't have to even be on camera or on mic if you don't want to. You can just kind of have it on the background and chill. There's no pressure to like show yourself or talk or anything. And it's always really chill and really calm. It always makes me feel like I'm like setting myself up for the week and just having a nice relaxing time out for myself. And that is the point of journaling for me. You know, I'm taking the time out to either organize and plan my week so I feel organized and calm, or I'm doing like a more decorative spread and it's more just as like a nice creative fun hobby to give my brain space to just kind of do something creative and relax. So yeah, the Journaling Society Zoom calls are awesome for that, and it's great to have people around to chat with at the same time while we're doing it together, because we're all doing the same thing, so it's nice to hang out together. But I'm going to go on now. My throat is starting to get a little bit dry. I had a cold a while back, and then I had a cough, and I'm much better than I was, but if I talk for too long, my throat gets like crackly. So before I start coughing and ruining the atmosphere of this video, I will head on. I hope you enjoyed, and if you would like to see more of my journaling spreads, my monthly plan with me's, my journal vlogs, you can subscribe, you like this video if you'd like to see more of this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.